Good evening. This meeting of the Tyler ISD Board of Trustees was previously called to order. The meeting has been duly called and the notice of the meeting has been posted in the time and manner required. Thank you all for coming out tonight. This is a great crowd. As we do with every meeting, we will start it off with a prayer and pledge of allegiance. And Mrs. Atkins, it is your turn.
Let us stand and bow. Thank you for this day, for this is the day that you have made, and we will rejoice therein. Thank you for the opportunity to serve. Bless us as we work on behalf of Tyler ISD. It is our privilege and our responsibility to support, foster, and advance the mission, success for all students. Give us foresight by which we plan. Give us confidence to discover and explore new possibilities. Give us wisdom to discern what is right and good and just. We ask for your guidance and grace to use our talents for the advancement of our school community. Our world is in turmoil and we need you so very much. I'm asking you to disturb us, Lord, when we are well pleased with ourselves. Disturb us, Lord, when we live in abundance and we don't help those in need. Disturb us, Lord, when we are not doing what has been asked of us. Bless this gathering and everyone present. May our discussions honor you and bear good fruit. It's in Jesus' name I pray. Amen.
Amen. I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all. Honor the Texas flag. I pledge allegiance to thee, Texas, one state, under God, one indivisible. Okay, thank you, Ms. Atkins. We do not have any action coming out of executive session, so as always, we will start this meeting up. Sorry, we do have that.
Yes, sir, we do. On page 5 of your packet, we do have some administrators for y'all to consider.
Sorry, guys.
They would probably appreciate it.
I was ready to get the show going, all these people here. My bad.
But in case anyone in the public's kind of wondering, just that the board actually enacted a policy change, a local policy change, so it can always switch back either with the current superintendent or maybe a future superintendent. There used to be a pretty long list of individuals in consideration of hire or employment or renewal. Back in the day, Tyler ISD actually approved every employee at the board level. So all 2,700 employees actually came before this board. It got culled down to teachers, and then it was directors and principals and above. And then I guess after you've been somewhere for a decade plus, they give you enough trust to actually maybe cull that down a little bit more. But we do actually have 3 categories of individuals, groups for y'all to consider for employment and renewal of employment for next year.
Okay, do we need to take them 1, 2, and 3, or can all at the same time?
Why don't you do 1, 2, and 3, please?
Okay. Does somebody want to make a motion on group 1?
I'll do that. Mr. President, I move that we approve the administration's recommendation for the employees listed in Roman numeral 1.
Thank you. Do I have a second?
Second.
All in favor say aye. Aye. All opposed? The ayes have it, the motion carries. Okay, do I have a motion on group 2?
I move to approve the administration's recommendation for the one person under group 2.
There you go. Do I have a second?
Second.
All in favor say aye.
Aye.
Aye. All opposed? Ayes have it, motion carries. And finally, group 3, which consists of one person as well.
Okay. I move that we approve the administration recommendation of the individual listed in group 3.
Thank you. Do I have a second?
Second.
All in favor say aye.
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 Aye. All opposed? The ayes have it, and the motion carries.
Thank you.
Thank you, Dr. Crawford. I thought this was part of the regular meeting. So now we can get on to special recognitions.
Good evening, board members and Dr. Crawford. We want to begin our special recognition portion of tonight's meeting, announcing our April District Students of the Month. And this month, we are seeing double. The elementary students of the month are Titan and Cannon Hartstock, fifth grade students at Jack Elementary, and the secondary students of the month are DeCanan and DeChristian Sewing, seniors at Tyler High School. At this time, please join me in watching a brief video about these outstanding students. Student success can be achieved in a variety of ways, and it's a journey that looks different for every learner. In Tyler ISD, we witness the remarkable transformation of young lives every day. Let's take this moment to applaud their successes, share their stories, and inspire one another. Together, let's celebrate the journey of student success in Tyler ISD. This month, we have the unique honor of recognizing not just one student for elementary and secondary student of the month, but two. As twins, they may share birthdays, but they each shine in their own distinct way. Please join us in celebrating this remarkable duo as our elementary students of the month for April.
I'm Titan Hartsock.
And I'm Cannon Hartsock.
And we are the elementary students of the month.
As fifth grade twin brothers at Jack Elementary, Titan and Cannon Hartsock may have a variety of different classes, but do they still help each other out?
Yeah. Yeah. Sometimes he's sick and he tells me what we did that day, or sometimes he's sick and I'll tell him what we did that day.
Or sometimes I'll get the homework and bring it to him when he's sick.
In addition to participating in UIL and sports, they have taken up the leadership role of putting up and taking down the flags every morning and afternoon, leading a crew. They also have been a part of the KJAC Live morning announcements. While being a part of Jack Elementary has shaped these boys in many ways, the legacy they leave behind will continue to shape others.
I want to leave a good legacy. I want them to remember me as a good person at the school.
I want to leave a good legacy too. I want them to remember me
For being a good kid, I guess, and just setting an example.
Since joining us last year, they came to us as fourth graders, and they epitomize what it means to be a leader. Every characteristic you can think of: great students, great athletes, extracurriculars. They take on any task that's handed to them, take on extra responsibilities. If you think Jack Patriots, I would sum it up with the Hartsocks.
And now here's our secondary student of the month.
I'm the Cannon Sewing. I'm the Chris Sewing. We are secondary students of the month.
From their earliest days in Tyler ISD to their final season as senior linebackers for the Tyler High Lions, these brothers have left their mark in ways that go far beyond the field. Their school journey has shaped who they are, and now they look forward with pride, ready for the next chapter.
It feels great. I'm a senior now. I'm not tired of it, but I'm ready to go to college, see what that feels like. Me and my brother, we're gonna be at TJC. We're playing linebacker. I'm studying probably kinesiology. You probably know kinesiology as well.
For the Sewing brothers, whether you're chasing a goal on the field or tackling a challenge in the classroom, teamwork makes all the difference.
I feel like if you got a reliable partner in class, a reliable partner on the field, you can get everything done.
As for now, the Sewings will hang up their number 13 and number 14 jerseys for the Tyler High Lions. They have scholarships to play football for Tyler Junior College together.
They've grown to be good leaders. They're very smart in the classroom. They're very respectful. And they were a joy to have on the football team this past year.
Let's honor these remarkable students as we acknowledge the outstanding achievements happening throughout our district. This recognition is brought to you by Christus Trinity Mother Francis Health System. And now if y'all would like to come forward, we'll start bringing up our students of the month. And first, we would like to welcome Titan to the front to receive his Elementary Student of the Month award. hang out for 1 second. Now we would like to have Cannon come up to get his Student of the Month award. And now we'll get a photo with both of y'all. Congratulations. Now it's time for our secondary students of the month to receive their award. DeCanan, if you want to come on up. And now for DeChristian to come on up for his Student of the Month award. Next, we would like to recognize the following students for participating and receiving a medal in the Tyler ISD Special Olympics events for the 24-25 school year. The events consisted of basketball, bowling, bocce ball, and swimming. And as I call your name to the front, you will come down the front aisle. Robbie Fancher is in the 18+ category from Boshears. Come on down. Next, we have Ben Fancher, who is in 11th grade at Tyler Legacy. Marcus Newman also participated in the 18+ TJC Link program, but I do not believe he was able to join us tonight. Next, we have Lily McDougall, a 7th grader at Bolter Middle School. Nala Smith, 6th grade at Bolter Middle School. Come on down. Now it's time for Levi Gower, 6th grade at Three Lakes Middle School, to come forward. Look at that. Up next is 8th grader DJ Jones from Three Lakes Middle School.
Congratulations. From Dixie Elementary School in the 5th grade, we have Kinley Gower. Look at all those medals. Also from Dixie Elementary School, we have 4th grader Patricia Vega. Come on down. And wrapping up our Special Olympics athletes is Lila Wade, 6th grade, Moore Middle School. And now we would like to recognize the following campuses for earning sweepstakes at their respective UIL concert and sight reading contests. These include Caldwell Arts Academy Varsity Orchestra, Tyler Legacy High School Non-Varsity and Varsity Orchestras, Varsity Mixed Choir, and Tyler High School Varsity Orchestra. So as I call your campus, please come to the front of the room to take a group photo with the school board and the superintendent. Up first is Caldwell Arts Academy Varsity Orchestra. Congratulations. Up next is the Tyler Legacy High School Non-Varsity Orchestra. And now we would like to take a photo with the Tyler Legacy High School Varsity Orchestra. Up next, the Tyler Legacy High School Varsity Mixed Choir. Congratulations. And rounding out this section is the Tyler High School Varsity Orchestra. We would now like to recognize our Elementary District Teacher of the Month, Misty Atmeyer at Jack Elementary, and here are a few comments from her principal. As a fifth grade reading teacher, she exemplifies what it means to be dedicated, passionate, and committed to her students. Not once this year has she missed a day of work, understanding that her presence in the classroom is crucial for her students' growth and success. Her unwavering dedication goes beyond the classroom walls as she continuously uses data to drive instruction, ensuring that each student is reaching their fullest potential. The results speak for themselves as her students consistently show remarkable progress in both their reading skills and overall confidence. Ms. Atmeyer is not just a teacher, she is a guiding force in her students' academic journeys, and her impact is immeasurable. Come on down as our Elementary Teacher of the Month. Our secondary district teacher of the month is Yayoi Jones of the Career and Technology Center, and here are a few comments from her peers and administrators. Ms. Jones is a standout educator, earning high praise from her peers for her professionalism, dedication, and teamwork. Now in only her second year teaching at the high school level, Ms. Jones has already become a model teacher with a classroom that reflects her passion and commitment to student success. Colleagues describe her as the ultimate professional who goes above and beyond to support both students and fellow staff members. Whether it's her innovative teaching methods or her willingness to lend a helping hand, Ms. Jones is truly a rock star. Come on down, Ms. Jones. You're welcome. And let's give her one more round of applause. And that concludes our recognitions for this evening.
That was a long one. Ajá. Un momento, por favor. I had some spray.
Those brothers from AT are pretty big dudes.
Yeah.
They're thick. Yeah. And good. Yeah. They played with Alexander at Three Lakes. It's a lot of tackles. 130 something.
There were 100 and now there are 3. Yeah, it was great to see them running down there.
Do that every meeting. I know.
A lot of awards.
Spend a lot of time talking about professional development.
Yeah, we do need to dig into that.
You know, kind of getting some stuff in too towards April and May. Schools out in May,
There you go.
you know.
That, the last year was, Mr. Wade's daughter at, the band teacher. Oh, yeah, that's his daughter.
I saw it last time. I didn't know. Yeah.
Okay, you ready? Okay, that was a memorable special recognitions.
Yes.
Special. I wish we could do that every meeting. I'm glad we recognize everybody, but that one, I don't think I'll ever forget it. That's a lot of joy. Okay, moving on. We do not have any public participation. So I'll entertain a motion on the approval of minutes from the board workshop March 6th and the regular meeting from March 31st.
So moved.
Second?
All in favor, say aye.
Aye.
All opposed, the ayes have it, and the motion carries. In our business, legal, finance consent agenda, we usually pull our gifts and donations, which we'll do. And unless anybody else wants to pull any item to talk about, I'll entertain a motion for A through E with the exception of B.
I move we approve items A through E with the exception of B.
Very good. Do I have a second?
Second.
All in favor, say aye.
Aye.
Aye. All opposed, the ayes have it, and the motion carries. Now, gifts and donations.
The benevolent portion of our monthly business meeting of the board here in Tyler ISD. It's always special to present these gifts and donations. Per policy, we pull these anything above $5,000. We get a whole lot of other donations that are under that threshold that I'm able to see come through our business office. But today we do 5,000, specifically 5,000 and above. Rice PTA at Rice Elementary School for $5,098. This is going to go to update their speaker system inside of their cafetorium, the cafeteria/auditorium that we have there. Fairly new, about 10 years old in there, but they're wanting to update that so they can have an enhanced experience over there at Rice. Appreciate the Rice PTA doing that. Tyler ISD Foundation towards Moore Middle School, $15,000 for some STEM experiences out that are going to be outdoor, from my understanding as well. There will be a little bit of a facility enhancement that will go on there. That is yet to be approved yet. Want to make sure we're clear about that. But the donation is coming in, and Mr. Loper and his team will be looking at that in triplicate, old school triplicate, as requested by the superintendent of schools, so that a lot of different folks can put their eyes on it. Dr. Gropel being one of them. $25,000 outdoor adventures, Mr. Johnny Powers to Tyler ISD schools for a lot of outdoor experiences for our kiddos to get outside more. And excited about that, and certainly appreciate all these folks and their philanthropic mindset towards our schools.
I agree. Do I have a motion on this item?
I move that we approve these amazing gifts and donations.
Second.
Okay, all in favor say aye.
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 All opposed? The ayes have it, and the motion carries. We are very, very grateful to all those who donated. Okay, curriculum instruction consent agenda. There's only 3 items on there, A through C. I'll entertain a motion on those items.
I move we approve items A through C.
Thank you. Do I have a second?
Second?
All in favor say aye.
Aye.
Aye. All opposed? The ayes have it, and the motion carries. Okay, we have a school board training update, and then we have a legislative update.
This is one of my favorite meetings, to be able to report this out to our community about our outstanding effort that our trustees give us in doing their jobs, which are unpaid. And there are requirements that are outlined in Texas law and in education code that ask them to get so many hours of continuing education every year. And it is my pleasure as the superintendent of schools for the board that I work for to present that all of our trustees are complete and that they have all received the appropriate amount of hours as required, including some of their state-required trainings in school safety and child abuse prevention. Mr. Martinez is complete. Mr. Bergfeld is complete. Mr. Newsom exceeds expectations. Cody Leverett is complete. Lindsey Harrison exceeds. Mr. Washman exceeds, and Yvonne Atkins exceeds as well. Even though those excessive numbers may only been by a quarter of an hour over the others, we are very proud of our trustees for doing this. You know what? They're not professional board members, and some states they are, right? Or maybe some taxing entities they are, but they do this on their own time, and it's true servant heart towards the community, towards our students. And I do appreciate y'all getting your hours in and making sure that y'all are keeping up to speed on this, because regardless of what may be out there in the community, when they look at this, they can't hold this against you, right? So proud of y'all getting your hours and look forward to starting this adventure all over again here in about the next month as well. So here we go. There is no action on that. There was only a presentation. Y'all anything to add on that?
Anybody want to add anything there? Okay. Good work, board. Keep it up. Legislative update.
Legislative update. I do have a slide for you to ponder a little bit here. The two different funding plans that are out there right now for y'all to take a look at, and the differences that are there as well. Obviously on the left, you have the House's plan, and then on the Senate side, you've got the plan there. So there's obviously some billions of dollars in a delta here between the two plans. Just a couple of things that we typed up here. Last Wednesday, the House debated and subsequently voted 144-4 to advance House Bill 2, their school funding plan that infuses a little under $8 billion into Texas public schools. House also advanced their version of Senate Bill 260, the school safety legislation, which spends $400 million more. And the Senate passed a series of school finance bills earlier this session, very quickly, which totaled about $5.6 billion for public schools. So obviously there's almost a $3 billion, maybe $2.5 billion gap there between the two chambers as they go forward. You can see up there on the, without me having to read this, what the differences are in there as well. I've got that for you, but I'm not going to go there. The main difference is on the Texas House side, there's the basic allotment increase of about $3.2 billion seems to be the difference in this. You know, obviously teacher compensation, as we've been saying from this dais, is the most important thing that we can do for our teachers as we go forward. But the basic allotment covers a lot more. The basic allotment certainly covers a lot of the fixed costs that we do have inside of our school finance formulas. We really hope that once they get to conferences, that the conferees will recognize the needs, not just for teacher compensation increases, but also an increase in the basic allotment, which does cover all of our other employees and raises consideration for them as well as when you like to need to buy computers or buy school buses or pay utility bills to keep the lights on or keep the water going. Those are some things that have increased over time since we've had an increase in the basic allotment since 2019. Now, let's talk about House Bill 2. I don't have a slide for you there, but what came, yes, sir.
On this, now for it to be approved, they have to compromise, maybe? The House and the
Yes,
Senate?
just like we saw with the voucher bill, one chamber could actually look at the other chamber's plan and say, hey, we agree with that. But that's not what's going to happen on the funding, on the finance. They did so on the voucher bill. They said, oh, yeah, we're good. Senate's plan, we're good. House coming back at the Senate, yeah, we're good. They're going to get that bill to the governor's desk pretty quick. But as far as school funding goes, they will need to go to conference, which going to conference means they negotiate between the two chambers. They will actually choose conferees, team members, to go do that negotiating on behalf of the two chambers. And then obviously whatever they come up with will actually go to the Senate and go to the House, be voted upon. There'll be some haggling on that, and what's approved will go in front of the governor's desk for him to consider as well. Yes, sir. House Bill 2 now heads to the, House Bill 2 will now head to the Senate, while Senate Bill 260 likely go to a conference committee to work out the differences, as I just said. Because of the Senate school funding approach has been quite different. Obviously, we do expect that, Mr. Newsom. Yes, sir. But the voucher bill, again, it looks like it's going to wind up being pretty easy to the governor's desk, and he's already said he'll sign it once it gets there. I'm pretty sure he will. He's been saying it for about 4 years now, hasn't he? So that's what we've got for a legislative update right now. It's as far as schools go, the funding obviously is something that's of intense concern for us, and inspection as well. There are some other education bills that are bills that are germane to education that have some quirky nuances in it. Retiring debt early is something that we've done a pretty good job of here in Tyler ISD, but there's actually some bills that are out there that won't let you do that. And it's all related to how compressed your tax rates are becoming. So there's a lot of work to be done in Austin until sine die, until the end of the session, and hopefully don't have to go to any special sessions as far as education goes. But a lot of other work to be done outside of just school funding and vouchers, no doubt about it.
Thank you. Any comments or questions? Dr. Crawford, any inside baseball, or if you had a crystal ball and you're looking at what we can control, which is Tyler ISD, the next couple years till these guys get together again and decide to, do what they do. I call it the 2-year shuffle. When you've been on the board as long as Andy has been, you've seen these things, and I've, even in my terms, have seen quite a difference over the years. Every 2 years there seems to be a little bit of a shakeup. Do you anticipate Tyler ISD being well-funded into the next 2 years? Do you foresee us being able to take care of what we need to take care of, even with these, with the conferences and everything coming together on these funding bills? What are your thoughts generally? I'm not going to hold you to anything.
Well, we are at a tipping point right now, and you talk about a 2-year shuffle. There's been years it's a 6-year shuffle. Fortunately, I've been a superintendent for 17 years now, and I can remember inheriting the debacle of 2009, 2011, when the back end of when the economy went sour. And so you're going to be dealing with this as long as we're talking about school finance. There is no perfect formula, no perfect funding mechanism. But it seems to me like they're at a point now to where they've accomplished one of their specific goals with school choice and the vouchers. And they've also had enough rhetoric there that they do realize that our teachers are hurting. I do believe that the legislature will provide school systems, including Tyler ISD, with a boost in compensation. I do believe that with our finance department, the way that we've had it here for the last 20 plus years, as we transition to new leadership there, but with the same DNA in that leadership, along with the stability of the superintendent, the stability of the school board, that we're always going to be able to provide compensation increases to our staff. I do not think that the word well-funded needs to be used in any sort of rhetoric when you start talking about public education funding, because as I was asked when I was testifying in front of the Public Ed Committee, where do you start at? What's that number? Well, the number right now is what, $1,200 increase per kid just to catch up with inflation. Is that right, Dr. Gropel? Okay, $1,400. Let's go there. I shortchanged ourselves, but when asked me and kind of grilled and kind of chastised, how dare you come in here and say that you support what we're doing? I'm just glad they're getting the plane off the ground. And my statement was, okay, well then don't do $220 per kid. Hey, double that and see where it goes. And that's kind of where they're going right now. I'm not saying I had any influence on that or not, but will that help? Absolutely. It'll help. It'll be better than what we had the last 2 years, right, Mr. Jones? That's been a struggle, and we've tried to do what we can, where we can, by culling down staff where we can, and along with providing a compensation boost to our staff. I do think with this next round that they're going to do a good job in providing us some options and some opportunities to pay our teachers better, to pay our staff better as well.
Thank you. That's good to hear. You know, whenever you sat down for an interview 11 years ago,
Yeah.
I remember, we were worried just about competing. Tyler ISD had taken its foot off the gas pedal. We had allowed our facilities to kind of go downhill, and other schools were getting some students that we knew we needed to get back. And I feel like since you've been here, there's been this attitude of we're going to compete. And I know that competition, in my mind, competition drives success. And no matter what the budget's been, we've been blessed over the last 12 years since I've been on the board, but we have an attitude that we are going to compete with anybody else around here. And as long as we even get a little bit, I think we'll be able to continue to do so because our programming, what we've created with our facilities, and with our teacher compensation even, we're competing. And I just want everybody to hear that that's our attitude. No matter what, we need to compete, and I feel like you've done a good job leading that way.
Yeah.
And so
Part of competing is not getting to the game and not have worked to try to win that game.
Mhm.
And so we've been working on this now for a year, I guess, with planning for like the budget's not going to be any different, and
Right.
that the legislature was not going to provide any money. So I think that's a pretty conservative fiscally methodology, so to speak, in making sure that we're not going to roll into a year where we can't do something for our teachers and our staff. Now, if they do something in Austin, if they do the right thing in Austin, if God's in their heart and take care of our teachers who are doing God's work, then that's just going to be a bonus for us, and we're going to be able to continue to compete. Been a lot of rhetoric out there about the Department of Education, about these vouchers that are coming as well. And we'll always make sure that we have a mindset to where we can kind of control that ourselves and not let outside and external influences control that. And the way you do that is through your staffing. You cannot let your staffing get away from you. And a lot of the school districts that are talking about this COVID cliff, they went out and bought a lot of PCNs, a lot of FTEs, full-time equivalent positions, position control numbers. There you go. There's PCNs and FTEs for you. And they're suffering because they're trying to figure out where those people can land in this current model now that Uncle Esser money has run out. We didn't do a lot of that. This board was very proactive, administration as well, making sure that we did a lot of things to take care of our facilities because that was allowed in Uncle Esser funding. Certainly, we did provide some mental health counseling because the world was going crazy at that time, but we've been able to kind of fold those back in and absorb those. Am I speaking correctly, Mr. Jones? Over time, to where we're not sitting here going, we have too many employees and we have a declining enrollment. It's about people and enrollment. And if you don't have your eye on both of those, then absolutely you're going to be circling the drain. You're going to be talking about deficits. This board has not had to talk about that because our finance department has always had a good eye on position control numbering, our FTEs, and then you start talking about what our enrollment's done. It's been flat with a slight tilt, and then this last year, what happened, which will pay dividends in the next year, you have your high water mark of enrollment ever in Tyler ISD at 18,700 kids. That snapshot? Yeah, just north of 18,700, and then you start talking about your average daily attendance, which is ticking up a little bit, which you saw a valley during COVID. So there's a lot of factors that go into that, and right now Tyler ISD is competing because we're a little bit contrarian to other school systems of our size and how we do things and what our beliefs are, what our standards are as well. So you can get me talking all day about our school system.
Well, it's good for people to hear that we are prepared for this moment.
There you go.
You can hope for the best, but you got to prepare for the worst.
That's
right. We always have that mindset. So, anybody else have any comments or questions? Okay, very well. Future business. Wow, we got a lot of future business. We got some graduations coming up. got a board workshop May 8th. So, and a regular meeting May 19th. So there's a lot of action coming, a lot of board work to be done. So, okay. That's it. I'll entertain a motion for adjournment.
I move we adjourn.
Thank you. Do I have a second?
Second.
All in favor, say aye.
Aye.
Aye. All opposed? The ayes have it. Motion carries, and this meeting is adjourned.